Hi and welcome to October 24 postcard inking video. Hi, my name is Luis Escobar. I'm a storyboard artist on the Simpsons television show. I've been working on the show for over 25 years now, and I'm here to empower you. So today I'm going to be going over how I inked this drawing. Now, I'm also going to be talking about when you have trouble getting a drawing down, when you have what happened, at least what happened to me in this particular drawing, with this particular drawing, when I had trouble drawing it, it was a bit of a struggle. So just my experience with a troubled drawing and going through it and going through the process of having to work on it, and what I've concluded because of what happened. So let's get started. This drawing for sure was something that gave me a lot of trouble. I must have drawn this, I don't know, 3 or 4 times before I got something that I was happy with. I don't know why this particular drawing gave me this much trouble, but it did. So, it's weird because by the time I was done with this, I thought I wasn't really all that happy with it, and then I actually spent a little bit of time away, and now I like it a lot more. I don't know. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's like, oh, I like this drawing, and then I come back to it, and then I don't like it. This time, I came back to this one after feeling dissatisfied with it, and it actually, and then I felt much better after I was away from it. I'm not sure why. I think maybe it was just how much of a pain in the neck it was to do this. This drawing, the idea here is that he's in an action. He's kind of like thrusting his. He's in mid motion, right? Like he's got a sword that you can't even see, and he's in mid motion of like a swing. And so like that's why there's a few lines on the far left where you could see kind of like the path of the swing. I'm not sure if it reads. I hope it does. But again, like this was a lot about the shadow patterns. Now, if you notice on the his left arm, the arm on that side on the right, I did add a little bit of lines up there with his tricep, connecting to his the main part of his arm, because I realized that if I hadn't done that, you couldn't even see how thick his arm was at all. Like you wouldn't have even noticed where his arm had been at all. So I kind of cheated and I added that in there as part of the arm there. And now it's time to stir the ink and use the red ink. But yeah, this usually I have a lot of fun drawing these Conan drawings. This time, this was too much of a struggle for it to be fun. Like I didn't like how much trouble this one gave me, and I don't know why it gave me so much trouble, but it did, and I just drew it over and over and over, and then it turned out as it did. It came out the way it came out, and here I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that it needs adjustments. The shadow patterns in the torso specifically, just don't work for me. I don't like the way that it looks. So here I'm getting rid of the pencil drawing using a kneaded eraser at first, and I did have to wait a bit. I waited a little bit to try to get the red ink to dry, because too often I hurry into erasing and then I smudge the ink. So this time I did wait a lot more to before I erased, because I really, and then now I'm going in with like a rubber eraser and getting rid of the more of the line. So I start with a kneaded eraser, which kind of taps away and lightens up some of the lines. And then I went in with a rubber eraser to erase more. And here I am fixing this torso because I think it's just too patchy, and it's supposed to be in shadow. So why do we have all these, all that detail in the shadow? There's no point. So I got rid of as much detail as I could there, and I'm just doing slight adjustments. But in essence, I'm pretty much done. All I need to do is sign it. So again, when you have trouble with a drawing, just keep going. And then what may actually happen is you may actually end up liking the drawing later. So hopefully this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you next time. So I'm happy to announce that I now have a new drawing lesson called Drafu Guide to Sketching and Gesture Foundations. It's the beginning of the level 2 information that people have been asking me for the drawing website, which will teach you where to start drawing, what to draw when you draw, how to draw from observation, how to draw from imagination, how to draw what you envision, and how to discover what you ought to envision if you don't have anything specific in mind. So if you find any of this interesting, you could follow the link that you see, or you can go to thedrawingwebsite.com, look under level 2, and you'll find a link there.